So way back on April 5th, Tesla announced a Robotaxi event for August 8th. This event was to unveil a new form of transportation, an autonomous taxi vehicle running Tesla's full self-driving software. Please feed the YouTube algorithm by giving the video a like. If you want to see more like this, click subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. If you want to chip in on my expenses, I now have Patreon and YouTube memberships. The difference between the Tesla system and other autonomous taxi services like Google's Waymo and GM's upcoming Cruise system is that Teslas run only on cameras and a trained AI computer in the car. This means you can drop a Tesla on any road on the planet and it'll drive itself. Waymo is restricted to small physical areas where the roads have been highly mapped, like Phoenix and San Francisco, and soon Austin and Los Angeles. The cars are highly modified and depend on additional expensive hardware features like radar and LiDAR. And detractors say this is a dead-end technology roadmap that's extremely difficult to scale beyond the selected metropolitan areas. As usual, Tesla is taking the more difficult path to a full solution, drawing up a new set of rules for ultimate success. As August 8th approached, Elon pushed the date back to October 10th to modify something in the front end of the car and to add other important features. Now, lucky for me that the timing was right, and now I'm in the proper hemisphere to attend if I was chosen. I'm currently in Puerto Vallarta on the west coast of Mexico, a stone's throw from LA and the Warner Brothers film studio lot where the event will unfold. To get a chance to attend this event, all you had to do was enter yourself on a web page, and it would check that you're a current Tesla shareholder. So I did, and double lucky for me that I was chosen, along with, I suspect, a few hundred other people. I got the We Robot email, which is a reference to the Isaac Asimov series I, Robot, and I quickly RSVP'd and looked for flights up to the LA area. Due to bad timetables, I'm actually going to fly to Tijuana, cross the border on foot, and stay with a friend in San Diego. On the morning of the 10th, I'll take the Amtrak train up to LA and arrive at Warner Brothers just before the doors open at 5 p.m. After the event, I'll take the train back down to San Diego and fly back to Puerto Vallarta the next morning. Expectations are high, as usual, for any Tesla event. And Elon's been talking about robotaxis for 5 years. So now we get to see what the big brains in design, manufacturing, and software have come up with. Here are my predictions. Clearly, a robotaxi vehicle will be revealed. Now, we've seen a mock-up with chief designer Franz von Holzhausen, and recently camouflage pictures of one driving around the Warner Brothers lot. I think it'll be quite small, a city car size, so it will easily get around tight metropolitan areas and the small streets found in Europe and Asia. It'll have 2 doors and space for 2 passengers without a back seat. This will be sufficient for something like 90% of all taxi rides. And if you have more people in your party, you just order more robotaxis from the Tesla app. Adding a back seat makes for difficult entry and exit and unnecessarily extends the length of the car. It'll have a hatch for luggage, as a lot of taxi rides are to and from airports or train stations or other traveler scenarios. Now, I give an 80% odds that at this time it will have no steering wheel or pedals. If it does, this will be due to government regulations between now and when full autonomy is approved in each state or country, and a paid safety driver will supervise the car as it drives itself, similar to what Waymo and Cruise are doing now. Steering would be electric, like the Cybertruck, so it can be easily disabled in software from occupant control. Test rides will be given for all attendees and press, And the reason the event is being held at the Warner Brothers Studios film lot is that all of the roads are on private property. And that gets around the need for regulatory approval to drive on public roads at this time. Tesla will announce a timetable for the start of production of the vehicle and anticipated government approvals, followed by rollout in several states and countries. This really needs to ramp up quickly, within 12 months or so, to prove that this is real and not another Elon time misestimation. Tesla will own and manage its own fleet of cars in the Robotaxi fleet. Riders will use the Tesla app to order a car exactly the way Uber does today. The fare structure will be half the price, however, because of the decrease in cost to manufacture, drive, charge, and maintain the car. I give 50% odds that you will also be able to buy this vehicle for yourself. This may end up being what we've been calling the fabled $25,000 Model 2 for several years. But I give 25% odds that the Model 2 will actually end up being a different vehicle. Now you can keep the car to yourself, or you can choose to add it to the Robotaxi fleet on the Tesla app. If you do so, the car will drive around and make money for you while you're at work or home in the evening or the weekend or sleeping, and Tesla will share revenue from the fares with you. You'll be able to set times when the car is available, allowing you to lock it down for the times you want it for yourself. If you already own a Tesla Model S, X, 3, Y, or Cybertruck, you'll also be able to add it to the Tesla Robotaxi fleet with the same criteria, but this will take longer to roll out. To provide the back end of the machine learning vision system that enables autonomous driving, Tesla will announce a timeline of AI data center growth using both NVIDIA chips and Tesla's in-house Dojo chip. Server farms in Austin, Buffalo, and Memphis will be shown. To support the in-car AI that runs the driving system, Tesla will announce the technology and timeline for the AI version 5 in-car computer board. It will be 5 times the power of the version 4 board running in new Teslas today. And to wrap up, the one more thing will be a demo of the Optimus humanoid robot. We've seen videos of it doing simple tasks on the battery manufacturing line in the Austin factory, but they'll show it doing more advanced tasks, along with a timeline of the finalization of the version 1 hardware and the start of prototype manufacturing. It will cost $50,000, and you'll be able to order one from the Tesla app in about 1 year. So how does all that sound? I'll make a video of all the cool stuff I see at the event and then grade myself on my predictions. Put your comments down in the doodly-doo below. If you think I went too far, I didn't go far enough, or I forgot some critical things. Whatever happens, I guarantee it will change the world of transportation. Again. Before we wrap up, I'd like to thank my Patreons and YouTube members, Peter Bouvier, Puppy, and Craig, for their ongoing support. I see that a whopping 96% of my viewers are not subscribers, so please go ahead and click that subscribe button because it really helps out the YouTube algorithm. Thanks and take care, and I'll see you in the next video.